Hi everybody, welcome to Tujengane and Pamela. Today I want us to have this weird, how should I say, awkward conversation that people rarely get to admit out loud, but almost everyone has experienced. I promise you are going to relate to this one. You are going to relate it in one way or another. And this is going to help us this year and hopefully for the rest of the holiday seasons because we need to talk about it. And I have experienced it. I am not ashamed to admit, even though some of us are ashamed to admit it, but I am not ashamed to admit it. And yes, let me be the first one maybe to talk about it. So, do you feel guilty when you receive a Christmas gift that you haven't bought back? The guilty feeling when someone gives you a present, a Christmas gift, and you don't have anything for them. The panic, you feel ashamed. You feel like you need to blame yourself, like you're supposed to know, you're supposed to get them something. And you feel the urge to run quickly to the store to buy the gift back. If that's you, I don't blame you, it's me. And I believe, like I said before, a lot of us have experienced this. But I want us to stop. I want us to stop to feel the guilt. And I am going to share some of the tips that has helped me and that is going to help you as well so that we can experience this season peacefully, happily, and joyfully. So let me start. I had this experience and it happened to us, shall I say, as a family. So we had a whole list prepared. We usually have a list of people that we want to buy a gift every year. And we planned, we bought everything was sorted and fine, gave everything to everybody. And then Christmas happened, and it so happened we received gifts from people that we didn't expect. Some were nice, some were small, some were big, some were things that we didn't expect. They're even nicer than we expected. And was it excitement? Was it joy? I'm afraid no. It was not, we were not as excited or joyful because we felt like we have failed some Christmas holiday rule. We felt guilty. It was mixed emotions. I mean, I'm not saying we were sad. We were happy, but not totally happy. Like we didn't really sit with that gift and get to enjoy that present, if you know what I mean. And that is not what Christmas is all about. And that is not what receiving is all about. We were supposed to receive joyfully and bless the hand that has given us. But instead, the world is telling us, what is this person going to think about? Like, you're selfish, you haven't bought them anything, or you're a bad person, or you're not thinking of them. But it's not about that. But that's how we're made to think. And I wonder, where is it coming from? Why do we feel like that? Because that's not the meaning of giving or receiving. It's about appreciating. Because, for me, when we received, when I sat down and thought about it, and especially because I've given, when we give, we appreciate people. For that year, we feel like they've contributed in one way or another in our lives. And so we are going to appreciate them by giving them a gift. And because in the past I felt like I had to go back to the shop and buy something, I was like, I wouldn't want someone that I'm appreciating giving them a gift, I wouldn't want them to feel a burden or guilty. And I would want them to really sit with that gift, receive it, and just bless the works of my hands. That's all. And so I was like, okay, I need to stop this. I need to come and talk about it. Let us all stop the guilt. Let us stop making this Christmas gifting as transaction, because it's not transactional. That's what we've turned it into. It's not transactional. When you're receiving, receive with gratitude. When you're giving, giving without expecting anything back. And that's what it's supposed to be. But we have turned it the other way around. And I remember when we did that, there's one time we bought things back. And when we were giving, I wasn't joyful. I mean, I was happy to give, but it didn't really come from here, And you could feel like they're feeling because I've given you, you're giving back. Because I have felt that way as well. Because I've given you, you feel like within a week or certain days they're coming back, and you're feeling like that. And so the joy and the spirit of giving and receiving is not there. And we need to bring that spirit of giving without expecting and receiving without feeling the guilt. We need that so that we can experience this holiday joyfully and happily. So I remember that year when we had our budget and we received gifts that we didn't expect, and we went back to the shops quickly to buy gifts. What happened? I wasn't overjoyed. I felt like I didn't do enough. Like, okay, they felt like I'm giving back. Went over budget, of course, and it's not fair on that person. They're receiving, like, knowing that you didn't really think of them in the first place, and I have overspent. So again, we have made it transactional. So we shouldn't lose the meaning of giving and receiving, so that we can just act in love and we can feel the magic of Christmas. So let me just share the tips on how to stop feeling guilty when you receive a gift, because we need to stop this. Number one, practice receiving with gratitude. Practice receiving with gratitude. That's what I have been doing from last year. And this year I need to do it more. Practice receiving with gratitude, no obligation. What if instead of panicking, you simply said, wow, thank you so much. This means a lot. That's it. No running back to the store, no overspending, just sitting with that gift and appreciating that person for thinking of you and giving you. Receiving with connection, receiving without feeling like you are a bad person, you're selfish, you haven't gotten anything back. Just receiving and really appreciating the gift and enjoying the gift, because this is part of human connection, and you deserve kindness too. So receive it without feeling bad. Number two, we must drop the feeling of we have to give back immediately. Doing something from guilt, it doesn't make it meaningful. Like I said, when I give it back, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good at all. So we should drop that rule. Like, I should give back. Like, no, especially now, I am not going to give it back. But instead, what I have decided for me, I can give it back later when it is genuine. So what I am going to do, and what I started doing, is I write down the names of those people who have given us Christmas gifts that we haven't given back, but they've given us. And we write the names down. So obviously for this year, they really appreciated us and they felt like we deserve kindness from them. And we bless the works of their hands for this year. We thank them, and they'll be on the top of our list. So we have a whole year to think about, to appreciate them, and they'll be on top of our list for next year Christmas. That way, we will give genuinely from our hearts. Like, we are giving them because last year they thanked us, they remembered us, they appreciated us, and we are going to give the gifts back joyfully, meaningfully, and within the budget. Like, we have planned for it. That's how we're going to do it. And I suggest we do that way instead of overspending and going above and beyond our budget. Number three, set a realistic budget and stick to it. I am not going to go over budget ever. Like, write down what you can afford, because we have the tendency of matching gifts. Some people they have lots of money and they can afford to give you like expensive gifts, and you do not have to match to it, and you do not have to feel guilty of not matching to it. Be realistic, be truthful, be authentic, and stick to your budget. Like, this is what you can afford, and stick to it. Because again, gifting during this Christmas period is not about the expense. It's about the thought. Yeah, you think about this person. What do they like? Do they like perfumes? Do they like candles? Do they enjoy sweets as well? Do they enjoy biscuits? Just, it's a thoughtful, just a thought of giving somebody something. That's all that counts. So stick within your budget. Number 4, normalize unexpected gifts. Like, put it in your head, you might get a gift that you haven't expected. So normalize that. Sometimes people give gifts, to be honest, without expecting anything. And even if they expect something, I mean, you can't control that. But normally, usually people give gifts without expecting anything. So normalizing expecting or receiving gifts without, giving back or unexpected gifts, like normalize that. Sometimes they just want to appreciate you, like they've seen your hard work, or you have done something during the year, or they just felt pushed or pulled to give you something. So expect that, and it's okay. So don't punish yourself just because somebody has shown you love. They give you a gift and you feel guilty. Don't punish yourself. Number 5, if you must, and only if you have change to spare, you can buy emergency gifts. That's only if you have extra money to spare. And so that you don't rush, and so that you don't tire yourself, so that you don't stress yourself towards the end, you can just buy emergency gifts whereby even if you don't use them, you yourself you can use. So you can buy things like candles, or chocolates, biscuits, journals, gift cards. Oh, there's some nice coffee or tea sets and stuff like that. So if someone gives you, you have something that you have afforded, that's in the house, you wrap and you give it. But if you can't, just as I said, I think it was tip number 2 or 3, write their names and let them be on top of the list for next year, so that you will really pay back joyfully. Yeah, and it will be within your budget. Number 6, separate emotion from obligation. Honestly, this is big. Ask yourself, am I giving because I want, or I'm giving because I feel pressured? If it's because you want, that's good. But if because you are pressured, I feel like even the person who is receiving it will feel it. So ask yourself, how am I giving? Like in my heart, in my head, how am I feeling? Am I giving because I feel pressured because they got me something, or because I want to? And healthy giving comes from love, not guilt. So another tip is rewrite your inner story about giving. And when you receive and you haven't bought back, rewrite your story. Instead of feeling like, oh, I'm a bad person because I haven't given them, rewrite that story and say, this person has just chosen to gift me, has chosen to appreciate me in this way. So my story now is I am receiving with gratitude. The gift is a kindness and not a demand. So a healthier way to view a holiday gifting, my friend, will be when you give someone a gift, do not think you owe them. Instead, appreciate them. Just say, I don't owe you, but I appreciate you. And when you receive a gift, don't think, oh, I didn't get you anything. No, but instead say, thank you. I receive your kindness. Yeah? Does it help? I'm sure it does. Just think about it. So gifts are not tests. Gifts are not supposed to be contracts. Gifts aren't supposed to be invoice. Gifts are expressions of love, thoughtfulness, and connection both ways. So when you are receiving it, receive with kindness. When you're giving it, give it with kindness without expecting anything back. And I feel like that's the only way we can remain rested, enjoy the holiday season, and even enjoy this game of giving and receiving and all that. So as I'm closing, I want to leave you with a simple thought. You do not have to earn kindness. You don't have to match every gesture. You don't need to feel guilty when someone appreciates you. This holiday season, choose peace over pressure. Choose gratitude over guilt. Choose joy over obligation. And remember, you are allowed to receive. You deserve generosity too. Let people love you. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the season. Enjoy your gifts. Enjoy your giving. And remain restful. Remain peaceful and have fun. Be joyful in little things. Love you. Till next time. Merry Christmas. Mwah.